Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back. Ready to go? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Not close with that one. And this one is off and running. Next offering is fouled back. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number one. Here's Jesse Winker. 3 for 10 in the series so far. Fought off foul. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it in that part.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. Third home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Juan Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north and it's chilly. So hitters have to kind of get through that for the first month and a half, and then everything evens out.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty, and now it's Mark Vientos out front with the swing, and that is strike one. How much did your dress change when it would get cold, or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog, I'm taking a top coat, on the road and trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about your uniform. When you played back, way over to first, and that is back here in Miami. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard. Today, we look for him to make an adjustment and be on the attack side against these hitters.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fly ball to right. And there's one down. Now it's the DH, Griffin Conine. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Xavier Edwards. Way high with that one, ball 1. On the ground. And that one handled. Throws to first. Inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss, strike one. Cabrera, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws, and they get the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a foul straight back. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And that is out of play. 2 outs. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. That's down and in. To the right side, Lopez gets it to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby.
No ball.
Senga winds and deals.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Alonso makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Around first, heading for two. Around second now, going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the count 1-2.
2-2.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Graham Poe in the box now. Takes strike one. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And there's a foul ball. And now the count is even. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri. Out towards right center field. 2 away. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2-2.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Miami, and here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Strike 2.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss.
3.
Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Second baseman, Otto.
That one fouled off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Vientos sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Swing and a foul out of play. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Jesse Winker. And that's outside.
1-0.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. And Winker is set down. Here's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. And it's fouled away. That misses.
1 ball, 2
now
strikes.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
It's 0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's
That's a
off
foul.
the wall, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air, left field. Nimmo sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of...
Runner on the move.
Yeah.
Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. There's the swing and a miss. Alonso, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. In there at the knees, no balls, 2 strikes.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. Hill settles under it and makes the... We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Senga back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No ball. 2 strikes.
On a line. Oh, he can't hang on.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The catcher
At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
He's under it. And that's a foul ball. Sanchez, the lead runner at second. Hawley over at first with 1 away. That's out number 2. Pablo Lopez digs in now. Right side. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air out to center. Hill flying after this one. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down. Siri now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Hit in the air, center field. Hill has a beat on it. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Now here is Griffin Conant. Just missed. And another ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hit in the air, right field. Soto. 1 up, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
That's in, ball.
The Fish down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Norby in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one hit to right. And it's a foul ball. In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And there's a strike. Edwards leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jesus Tinoco.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tinoco.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down. And now it's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike. 1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back.
Two.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Full count.
One down, base is empty. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he walked him. It
ball
wasn't
four.
easy,
Take
but he
your
earned
base.
that walk after a long at bat. One gone, runner at first. Now, Mark Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get
ball,
one by
one
a
strike.
bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a foul ball. One-run game, one out, one on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to
0-1.
commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That
That's
one
a ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball one. Swings through it, and that's set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Toss to Alonso, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. Just
That
misses
missed.
with
That's a
that
ball.
one. Got one out to right. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and miss.
Pitching for the Marlins.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Nardi. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ground ball to the right side. There's one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Jeff McNeil stands in.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Fly ball down the line. Sanchez ranging after it. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it's just foul. That was close. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Zips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rips that one center field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Calvin Fauché.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Tosses to first. Lindor retired. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Juan Soto now. This one in the dirt.
0-1.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
One and one.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Winker around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back. And that ball is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. One out, base is empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
Martinez.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Now 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That to right. Sanchez sizing this one up. Corrals it. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on. Back here in Miami. Last chance for the home team. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. In the air, foul off first. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Norby stands in now and watches strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this. On to first, ball game, and the Mets get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league.